Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I am in my office working away, man. I just got the kids ordered some of their school supplies on Amazon. I had to update their medical forms online, download the school app. I mean, mama's rolling today, and I'm drinking some afternoon ketones in my Turtles cup. Do you guys like these cups? They're super cool. There's nothing better than like those mini plastic cups that the kids get. But anyhow, I wanted to also just share with you guys, one of my goals is to really work on sharing things I learn right after I learn them. Because I always say, oh, that'd be such a good topic. That'd be really cool to talk about. And then I never share it. And I'm like, well, I got to share with my peeps, something different. And maybe you guys can join it and do it with me. No, this isn't about 75 hard. This is about something you can incorporate into your day as a ritual. Today, we participated in a keto academy. Sadly, I can't be going to these conferences because it's still a little too risque with COVID happening. Hi, Jolene. What's going on? I miss you. So I decided to do a virtual, keto academy instead of paying $1,000 to go to the event. It is free, and y'all can join tomorrow. James Lawrence, the Iron Cowboy, is going to speak tomorrow afternoon. If you guys want the link, I would register for his at least and take 45 minutes. He was an ultra, he did a marathon, Ironman, what do you call it, where you swim, bike, and what's the third thing? Swim, bike, and run. Who likes running? But he did 50 Ironman in 50 days in 50 states, and I'm sure he's going to share some of his story. He's the Iron Cowboy. You guys can Google him, James Lawrence. But he is actually going to speak tomorrow, and he is going to be incredible. But Keto Academy was today, closing out after a whole bunch of scientists came on and doctors nerded out for a while about the importance of ketones. So much. I have so many notes, and I still need to organize them and really read them because I start rereading them and incorporating things, and that's the whole goal of this. But Joseph McClendon talked. I've got a couple pages of notes from him. If you got to him today and you followed along, I want you to post one of your takeaways from him. But I'll give you guys just an action step that y'all can go do, and it's incorporating rituals kind of into your day, and it's all based around, a habit, creates good habits, can lead to great things, right? And when you create some sort of ritual in your day and have some sort of routine, especially when it's creating positive results in your life, you are going to go forward. And one of the things he challenged us to do for the next 10 days that you can do too, it's really neat. In the morning when you get up for 10 minutes, you're supposed to just take off your shoes. You're just going to go outside and you're going to walk. You're going to just walk on the grass. Just put your feet in the earth. And there's scientific evidence that energy from the earth goes into your body. And just by starting your day with this habit, you're definitely going to start your day differently than probably you do now, because how many of you guys go do that in the morning? I'll tell you, I don't. I have a million other things that I plan. But what if you plan that 10 minutes and you committed to that 10 minutes for 10 days? What else can you commit to? And then it just creates that domino effect of all the great things that can happen. But while he's walking, he says an incantation. And I'll share what he says, and I'll share what I say to myself every day, because I truly believe the power of positive thinking comes from those words that you say, even though you don't maybe mean them at the time, right? Repetition creates that sort of thing in your life. So he walks, and he says, I am healthy, happy, wealthy, kind. All I have is in my mind, right? I am healthy, happy, wealthy, and kind. All I have is in my mind. I am healthy, happy, wealthy, and kind. All I have is in my mind. I am healthy, happy, wealthy, and kind. All that I have is in my mind. I am healthy, happy, wealthy, and kind. All that I have is in my mind. And he says this over and over and over again for 10 minutes while he walks. And that's all he does. He's there in that moment, putting his feet into the earth, getting the energy from the earth, whether it's the concrete, whether it's the grass. And he said it's the simplest thing, but most of you guys are not going to go do it because it's so simple. And I mean, how true is that? I always, set intentions, to do certain things in the day, and many of them don't get done because they're just so simple, and it's so easy to talk yourself out of them and then go back to other behaviors and habits. So that's a really cool thing if you guys can do that, and maybe you guys can share it with other people so we can get other people to do it too. But it's 10 minutes a day, and I was like, that's super, super cool, and it's easy to do. So take 10 minutes, walk on the grass, feel the energy from the earth. I am healthy, happy, wealthy, and kind. All I have is in my mind. I want you guys to say that. One that I wrote a few years ago, I do have it memorized, and I put it in my office. And it's, I am a magnet for success, wealth, and contributions. My words and actions inspire. My energy contagious. Contagious. I'm a sexy wife, a loving mother, and a fun friend. I wake up each day full of gratitude and excitement to seize every moment and squeeze every moment of happiness out of every single day. I love my life. I love God, my family, my friends, and my team. I aspire to become a better version of myself. I am worthy. I am loved. I am eager for the many days ahead of me. I am awesome. So I could read that every single day, and you eventually memorize it and you just keep reading it over and over again. It could be maybe when you get in your car every morning before you go somewhere, you have just a little, note in your car and you just read it and it becomes a habit. So every time you get in your car, you look forward to reading something positive about yourself, right? Or maybe it's on your nightstand and before you go to bed at night, you pick up a book, and while you're reading your book, you can go and say, right when I'm done with my book, I'm going to read my incantation, and then I'm going to go to sleep. So you find those little things in your day that maybe you do all the time already out of habit, and then you'll put something new in there. And then you create, those little habits create, really lasting change, I think, in people's lives. So that's it for me today. Not a ton, but I wanted to share that with you guys. The registration for the Keto Academy is still open for tomorrow. It is free for everybody, which is super awesome because I can take you guys with me and you guys can learn. Dr. Amen. Amen is his last name. He's going to speak tomorrow, and he's one of the top brain specialists in the entire world. And you guys want to hear from him. You're going to hear about what he has to say about the brain and the relation to the ketones that we're definitely taking and how it's affecting your brain. And then there's so many other people tomorrow, but he's very, very good. There's a couple females too, and they are brainiacs. They know what they're talking about. And if you guys have any time tomorrow, tune in, but you have to hit James Lawrence at the end. He'll be in the early afternoon. That's it for me, you guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. If you're just watching this now, I know Abby and Corey tuned in. You guys need to rewatch this, and you guys need to do that with me. 10 minutes every single morning, you guys. I am healthy, happy, wealthy, and kind. All I have is in my mind. Have a good day, guys.